Hey, Min, I just wanted to, because you're part of the help desk here at Tower,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you a question without notice,
Okay.
particularly in relation to, you get a query from somebody about how to use the point of sale software,
Yeah.
but it's not obvious that they're asking how to use the software. The query is
A roundabout
long,
way.
it's
Yeah.
long, it's complex, there's a bit of a story that they've got in there. And
Mm.
you're reading them, it might have come to you by email, and you're reading this and thinking, I know they're going to ask me a question, but I can't see the question in there. I need to find the question.
Mm.
So here's my question for you. Um, how does somebody ask a good support question?
I guess they would start with what they're trying to achieve or what their issue is rather than trying to front load it with the story that leads up to that,
Yeah,
why they're contacting us in the first place.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes people do, they go on this journey
Mm.
that can take 500 or so words, and then they get to the actual issue.
Yeah. And then, when they're telling me that story, in my head, I'm just thinking, what are they, what's the actual issue that they're trying to tell me?
Mm,
So then I can get them to the answer quicker.
mm.
Yeah.
It, I, I mean, tell me if you agree with this or not, but personally, I think the clearer somebody asks their question, the more likely it is they're going to get an answer that's useful to them.
Yeah, because if you make it vague, then we're trying to think what other possibilities are they really trying to ask with
Mm,
their questionnaire issue. But if they ask it directly, if they give us some background information or context afterwards, that would be helpful. But a clear, what's my issue, what's my question,
mm.
what am I trying to achieve, would be best.
So, follow-up question, again, without notice.
Okay.
Somebody's asked you this really convoluted question, and you're not sure what they're actually asking.
Yeah.
And they're agitated because something's happened and, you know, they're not, they're feeling a bit thrown off, if you like.
Yeah.
So they've asked this and you don't know what the question really is. So how do you respond to that?
Well, I would just tell them, I'm not really understanding what you're trying to tell me. What is your issue or what is your question? Because
Yeah.
if I tell them if I'm not on the same page as them, I'm not going to be able to provide them the best answer.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so you make it clear you want to help them, but you
Yeah,
need
exactly.
to understand how to help them.
Yeah, I mean, they're reaching out to the help desk, right?
Yeah.
So they're asking for assistance.
Yeah.
That's where we're coming from. It's not um, a combative,
No.
conversation. Yeah, so we're just trying to get it to the same page so then we can find the right resolution.
Also, you're not trying to tick a box, get them off the call, and say, "Oh, another one for me."
No.
You want to make sure that their situation is satisfactorily resolved.
Yeah, because if we don't try and resolve the issue and just push them off, they're just going to come back to us
Yeah,
again, right? So it's a bad loop that you don't want to be in, and
yeah,
it's bad. I feel like it's bad customer service.
yeah. So, look, the reason I want to have this conversation is kind of how I want to wrap it up here, and that is that what we're exploring here is what human-based customer service is about.
Yeah,
It's not black and white. It's not. You're not following a script. There's a conversation about, first of all, understanding what the query is, and then making sure that we get the best answer possible in response to that query. And I think that's where human based help desks make a big difference and locally based help desks make a big difference.
yeah, and the thing that maybe sets us apart is that there is no like level one, two, and
No.
three. The help desk is there, so we're trying to understand fully what the ticket is about. So then we resolve it ourselves rather than saying, hey, this is, you're beyond my level of support needed, so I'm just going to pass you off to someone else.
Yeah.
It's we're trying to resolve the ticket fully ourselves.
Thank you for taking the questions without notice.
Oh, good.
Okay.